Friends, today I'll be talking on a topic which is very, very important, and that is healthy diet, food, healthy eating, what to eat. This is my personal experience in life that food is our best medicine. I myself try to avoid doctors. Allopathy is like for me an antithema. I never go to any medical doctor. Maybe in some emergency, or I go once or twice a year for my complete checkup. But usually I don't go to any doctor. For example, if I have headache, so I know that it is a symptom. It is not a disease. I should sleep well. I should drink a lot of water. There may be some problem in my stomach. But headache is not a disease that I should take some tablets like Dispirine or paracetamol. No. So never go to a doctor, because there were no doctors 50 or 100 years back. People were living without doctors, without these modern doctors. Yes, doctors may help in preventive medicine. Prevention is better than cure. They can tell you, they can guide you what to eat, what not to eat, and how to prevent diseases. But to cure diseases, one should try to avoid doctors, because medicines, especially in developing countries like Pakistan, the use of medicines, the abuse or misuse of drugs, that is really, really a very serious problem, because the doctors, they get a kind of target from the pharmaceutical companies, and then they have to sell those medicines like any commodity, like any business commodity, which is really, really very, very bad, because they are playing with the health of their patients. I have like in my family examples that they had like very simple headache, which could be cured by drinking water, but they would go to doctors, and then the doctor would prescribe a lot of medicines, and those medicines are chemicals, and those chemicals would destroy the stomach, will go to other parts of the system like digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, and then they would get more and more ailments, more and more diseases, and then they would go for further medicines, and it would be a kind of vicious circle which they can't break their whole lives. They become slaves of medicines, slaves of drugs. So try to avoid going to doctor, because food is the best medicine. What we eat, what goes inside our digestive system, to our stomach, to our intestines, it becomes blood, and then blood is circulated after oxidation, after energy, to our whole body. So what we are, even where from we are born, from our parents, they ate some food, and from the food, the human being is born. So we are what but what we eat. A small baby, like one day baby starts drinking milk, and then goes on, and then getting weight. Where from this weight come? It come from food. So what we are like the accumulation of food. So please, it is very, very important what we are eating, what we are putting inside our body. Like we don't want bad petrol or bad diesel in our cars. Similarly, we should not put bad food in our bodies. So what to eat and what not to eat? Very simple. No carbohydrates, especially the white color carbohydrates, whole grains. Yes, brown color, not white color. Like, in many countries, the culture, if we have white flour, so we like it. No, white flour is very, very dangerous. It is white poison. As I said somewhere that there are 3 white poisons. So one of those is white flour, sugar and salt. We don't need sugar. We don't need eating sugar, which are crystal, which are chemicals. And I'm not like, I don't have any diabetes, but I'm not taking sugar, the white crystal sugar, for the last more than 10 years. And I'm taking tea, and I love tea without sugar. And that is like tea is the leaves, And I will be also talking on tea, because tea, the black tea, is a little dangerous because this is processed. Any food which is processed, that is not good, because we are human beings, we are organic, our body wants closer to nature, organic things are closer to nature. So the less processed, the less mechanized thing, that less machine used, the body, if for example you go to a field, a vegetable field, and you just have a radish or a carrot and eating like that, your body likes that more than any processed food. If you have to bake or cook food, so less cooking, less baking, then it will be better for your health. If you boil it more, if you fry it more, that will be more dangerous. But the lesser you are doing the process on the food, the better that will be. Now, for example, any like fire, that when we are just baking something or cooking something, so the more we give fire to that thing, so the less it will have nutrients, and we are just eating like something without nutrients, without energy. It is just like filling our body with stuff which has no importance. So whole grains, brown color, no white color. If we have to eat carbohydrates, then there should be whole grain, WHOLE, whole grain, never white, never processed, never refined atta, refined flour. That is very, very, very dangerous. Now, more vegetables, more fruit, more salad. Okay, our plate, our dish, it should be half or more than half vegetables and salad, and the other half should be beans. I'm not in the favor of eating a lot of beef, no, a lot of mutton, maybe sometime chicken, fish, yes, but our table, our plate, it should be more than half full of vegetables and salad, and the other 1/4, it should have like a little chicken, fish, maybe sometime beef, but beef without fats. About fats also, I would like to explain that all the fats are not bad. Those fats which have omega-3, or we have like flaxseed oil, so those are good. Like butter is bad, but there is some fats which have omega-3. You can search for that, which fat have omega-3. So those are good fats, and those are for our system. But those fats which have dangerous acids, which are like not good for our health, we should avoid those fats. In internet you can find a lot of information on good fats and bad fats. Carbohydrates as a whole are bad, and especially the processed ones, those are highly dangerous. Proteins, we should try to go for alternative sources of protein. Many people think that meat or beef, that is good for protein and we can't avoid it. No, there are alternative sources of protein. This is not only meat which give us protein. There are beans, legumes, which are we have a lot of in our food, pulses. That can be a very, very good source of protein. Vitamins and minerals, there is no limit on that. Very, very important product, and that is what? Milk products, yogurt, but natural yogurt with no flavors. Yogurt, maybe yogurt water, which we call lassi, or that is also good for our health. And tea, green tea, not black tea. Black tea is processed. The only one word that I will tell you today for good diet, for a healthy eating, that is habit. Habit is very important. For you, like tea without sugar, it will be something, very very kind of like strange thing. But no, that is not strange. Habit formation. If you make a habit of things, healthy habits, then the same thing will become very easy for you. So in the morning, we should go for 1 egg, maybe, not more than that, and brown bread. If we prepare a bread like roti, so there should be a small piece, but brown color, not white, never white. Maybe we can have some omega-3 oil on that, but not buttered or which is like totally oily. That will be very, very bad, because this food, when it goes inside, as I said, our body is organic, so that need The closer to nature, the better it is. You know why the animals, they are always healthy. You know, they don't go to doctors as human beings because they eat natural food. We go for more and more processed food, burgers and sandwiches, which is more processed. That is very, very bad for the health. Now, in the morning, yes, and one thing that I'm forgetting, and I should have mentioned that earlier, that is water. More and more water. 1 or 2 glasses of water in the morning before eating anything, and then after that, egg, brown bread, maybe green tea. If you have to take black tea, so okay, but the lesser amount of the black tea, that is better because that is processed. If you get accustomed to green tea, you will feel yourself so happy because food is very important for happiness. Our goal in life, everybody wants to be happy. So if you want to be happy, then you should have good food, and diet is important, and for that, water, lot of water, and never water after meals, before meals, never fruit after meals, because when we want to eat something, so we should start from fruit or salad, the green part. We should make it the more fiber first, then it should go. Rice, yes, maybe, but very little, not so much, because rice again is carbohydrates, a lot of carbohydrates have. And brown rice, whatever is whole grain, that is better. The more you process, in the past, in the villages, there were those water mills. So if the water mill was clean, if there was no dust or sand, so that was better than today's when we are processing grains like wheat with more and more machine-made wheat flour. That is not good. Now we come to, I already mentioned water, like 8 glasses of water. We have 24 hours. So in 24 hours, in each like 3 hours, we should have 1 glass of water at least. We can have like in 1 hour 2 glasses in another hour, but at least we should have that. We will continue this discussion. This is very important, diet, because that is your medicine. And as I said, more and more vitamins, more and more minerals, more and more protein, less carbohydrates, and good fats, not bad fats. That is important. Spinach, that is important, that we should have spinach, which is spinach in our food, and the whole leaves.